Life of the Shot. I'm your host, Donald. Watch the Gary Ind Nightclub called Playos or Players. 30 to 50 shots. The young lady that did not make it. Her name is Jah'Nice Quinn, 26, of Merrillville, Indiana. Another young man was killed, 34, Jonte Dorsey of Joliet. 4 other people injured. Wow, you can't even go out and go to a sports bar, a club, or nothing in our community. I went to a hood club and I did a live. I deleted that. But however, every look I got, I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to bring y'all what I think happened. You can see somebody in a wheelchair shooting. I showed you guys that show. I'm going to bring y'all out there to where it happened at. I'm also bring you guys this young lady. Michelle Matthews, 28. She was stabbed. 3400 block of West Walnut, East Garfield Park. They're going to say a man is charged with stabbing his sister. When I saw domestic, of course, I automatically assumed it was a boyfriend. But I'm also bringing you guys this. This is that out of Naperville. This is that police shooting. They're going to release the body cam footage, and I'm going to take you guys out there. All right, but before I do, back to this. I go into a super hood club, and I did a live, and when I tell y'all the tension in our clubs, I mean everybody, and I thought, when I walked out, when I left, everybody in their car looking, and they just pull up. I thought somebody was just about to ride up on me. Some dude in the parking lot. But anyway, inside the club, everybody just looking, the tension, the anger, the aggression in our spots from the women and the men. And I'm like, wow, just walking up to the bar just to get a drink, even the bartenders, to everybody in there. And it's like, yo, I got to get up out of here. Then I go to a spot in their neighborhood in the northwest suburbs, and it was just all happy go. Hey, buddy, hey, how are you? Hey, what's going on? How are you? Who are you? What's your name? Oh, I'm Bob. Oh, I'm Billy. Whatever. And it was universal peace. And I'm in there just kicking it, having a blast, and just talking to everybody. It's a shame we can't even go to a club or sports bar, any damn thing. But anyway, I found this interesting. Somebody posted this. They like one of the newest and hottest clubs. Remember what Chris Rock said? Grand opening, grand closing. Can't go to a disco. Guess what? Get shot up. All right. One of the newest and hottest clubs that opened recently, Gary, Indiana. But we all know Gary, the Wild Wild West, from days of the past. Graduation shot up, this, that, and the other. Give the address. Wow. Can't have nothing. Story's going to read 2 killed. 2 people in the overnight nightclub, 1700 block of Grant, Gary, Indiana. Jonte Dorsey, 34, that's him. Jah'Nice Quinn, 26. I'm also bring you guys. She was inside. He was at the door. But I cannot show you guys the footage. It is absolutely horrifically graphic. I am not going to show it. But somebody was in a wheelchair. You can see him just blasting. Pop, pop. And then all of a sudden you see him slumped over outside the wheelchair. Just 2 ladies, y'all seen on the screen, and somebody was walking outside, and you could just see people laid out. Inside and outside. Just absolutely graphic. This is the area. And I did a Google images, and it looked like this was before. Now, this Google image is 2019. This is it here. It looked like a super hot spot. Looked pretty dope on the outside, right? Right there. A lot of parking. But yo, where was the security? How is everybody in there strapped? City of Gary, man. Y'all gonna have to pay for that, man. Straight up. How do y'all let somebody get a club? How do y'all let somebody get a club and not check them? Not with a license? Yo, man. clubs, I know y'all want to make money. Sometimes you don't want it to be classy, where you recommend you wears no gym shoes. If you a club in our communities and you the mayor or whatever over your town, make sure you got a clause like, hey, if you want to open this club here, you got to have no gym shoes. 30 plus. We can't even do 25 plus. Come on, man. At one point of time, it was 21 and older, and the 21-year-old acting a fool. I went to a spot, and everybody in there was 30 plus, and they was still mean mugging, angry. Just for what? Why ain't you trying to get on some ladies? Out of all the women in here, it's a matter of fact. I went to a strip club, and it's a whole naked chick up there, and I'm like this. And I look over, and some cat looking at me, mean mugging. I'm like, dude, is you queer or something? Why are you looking at me? It's a whole naked chick up here. Thinking, dude, this is weird, man. You mean mugging? I mean, it's just honestly the tension in our communities is just unreal. I'm peeping shorty on the. I'm like this. I'm like, and this dude looking at me like, I'm like, homeboy, relax, dude. Look at some ladies. Get on some ladies, man. Holler at some women, man. Go to the club, man. If you go to the club, man, there's women there. Talk to them. Anyway, right, this is what Naperville. I just did several videos out of Naperville. Jump out. I had to cut it. So this is the other angle. And the cop is just like, yo, what's going on, man? What you trying to get out? And he's trying to grab something. And he got a hatchet. He tried to run up on the cop. Story is going to read. Now, I can't find dude. I can't find dude. They say June 3rd at 11 a.m. Guy by the name of Edward Saman, 28 years old. And for some reason, I can't find a picture of him. The only thing I found close is this on Fox 32. When you Google dude name, I saw this, but it's a different picture in the back. So some type of Uber disturbance. But in the bottom of it says coroner release name, hatchet wielding man by Naperville police. And that comes up. I don't know if that's him. But that's the only thing I could find in Google. And I found that very interesting why y'all got his face blurred out. The victim's face should be blurred out, but not the suspect. Why is the suspect face blurred out? I don't know, Naperville. Why y'all blurring his face out? Media? He's grown. He ain't 17, 28. Victim's face should be blurred out, but not the perpetrator. His face should be blasted everywhere. So y'all tell me why. I don't know. But anyway, hey, y'all look, this story is absolutely bananas, man. I mean, it's sad. It's heartbreaking. That, you know, when I saw it, I saw Michelle Williams, 28, on 3400 block of West Walnut, East Garfield Park. June 12th, and that was 3 days ago. And when I saw domestic violence awareness, I'm like, yeah, okay, you know. But then I saw her brother, Lamont Matthews, 23, was charged. And I'm like, what? I did look up the story. The story is going to say, man charged with stabbing sister to death in East Garfield Park. They're going to say bail was set at $25,000 Tuesday for a 24-year-old man allegedly stabbed his sister to death last weekend, East Garfield Park. Lamont Matthews was taken into custody at our street, later admitting to stabbing his sister. Tell detectives that he did it because people were out to get him. Sounds maybe some mental health issues. She was suffering from multiple stab wounds to her neck and chest when police arrived at the home around 6 p.m. that day. She died after being taken to Mount Sinai Hospital for treatment. Lamont Matthews initially told police his sister was stabbed by an intruder who broke into the house, but surveillance video on the front and back doors of the home showed that no one came in. Matthews was Was eventually charged with first degree. Subsequently, an assistant public defender said Matthews had been consistently employed since he was 13 years old and noted that his client had no other criminal history. Judge denied request to hold held him without bond course wait a minute, and instead set his bail at $25,000 with electronic monitoring as a condition. What? He's on home confinement. Wait a minute, did I read that right? His bail was set at $25,000 with electronic monitoring. So is he out or is he still in there? Because if you're in, you don't need electronic monitoring. You don't need an ankle bracelet. You don't need the home thing. So, but if you were released, so he, wait, did I read that right? Bond was set at $25,000 with electronic monitoring. So if you're in there, you don't need it, right? Come on, man. Anyway, yo, heartbreaking. Can't even go out clubbing. Clubbing was once a thing for fun. You go there to relax, chill, and talk to the ladies. Today, you gotta go strapped. And everybody in there, boy, you can hear blah, 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 blah. And you can see in the club or foes just shoot. And you hit a young baby, beautiful young girl that probably had nothing to do with nothing. Nothing. But people inbox me, hey, we need to go march to Buffalo, New York, and let's march. And this is an absolute occurrence at every club, every night in our communities. Come on, man, we got to do better. Okay, anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, let me know what you think about this video. Peace.